This is the plaintiff, Amber Hedgeman. She says she got the defendant a new phone, and he promised her he'd pay the phone bill every month. Turns out the guy took 2 more phone lines out without telling her, hasn't paid any bills, and she's suing him here and now for the $983.35 she's owed. This is the defendant, Brian Sapay. He says he and the plaintiff were friends, but the plaintiff quickly tried to turn it into more than a friendship, wanting a relationship with him. He, however, was married and had a child, and she got very angry with him when he didn't pay attention to her. Now she's turning around and trying to say he owes her for the phone and some additional lines she added? No way. He's accused of talking cheap. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $2,200 for loss of income and mental stress.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Amber Hedgeman?
Yes.
You are suing Bryant, how do I pronounce your last name?
Sapay.
Sapay for $983.35 in phone bills and cancellation charges for phone bills that you say are his responsibility and he refuses to pay. What's going on?
Me and him were friends, and he's a music producer, and he got the phone as an investment. He said he needed help or whatever with the phone, so that's why I had got him a phone.
Yeah, but why were you paying for it?
He promised to pay the bill.
But why'd you get it in your name?
I got it in my name because he said he needed help with the phone.
I need help.
So out of good
I need help. How much money you got in your pocket? No. It's never that simple. There's always a little more. Why would you get a phone in your name for a guy? Were you dating him?
No, me and him were just friends. That's all.
Okay. Are you married?
Yes.
Is your wife in the room?
No.
Does your wife know that you let a woman get you a phone?
Yes.
Oh, she's fine with that?
Yes.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm sorry she's not here. I'd knock some sense into her. Why do you think she got you the phone?
And my sense was because I was helping her with a networking basis.
Really? Because that's not what you said in your answer to the complaint. Your answer to the complaint, you said she was always asking you for sex.
Right. Now,
okay. I don't make this stuff up, right?
No.
Okay.
You said, why did she get me the phone?
Yeah. Were you in a relationship with this man?
Your Honor, we did have some situations between each other.
I don't know what that means.
Relations
yes or no? Were you physical? Were you intimate with him?
Yes.
Okay. So you were having an intimate affair with a woman who you allowed to buy you a phone. Is that a yes or no, that finger?
No. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. So according to you, yes, you were physical with him. Now, were you more into him than he was with you?
No, that's not
okay.
The case.
And then you say, what? Was she more into you than you were into her?
Yes, she was, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. I thought you weren't having an affair with her, though.
Listen,
Your Honor, he never told me.
Stop. I want to watch him squirm. Go.
Okay.
To tell you the truth that...
Oh, yeah, no, I virtually insist upon it when you're under oath. Your wife may not, but I do.
She, on many occasions, forced herself on me.
Physically, like sexually?
Yes.
So she physically pushed herself on you?
Yes.
And that was when?
That was when, a few months ago.
Okay, after or before she got you a phone?
This was after.
Okay. And so you immediately said, I don't want your phone. I don't want to have the... I'm a married man. How dare you?
Well,
right?
I let her know that beforehand.
Why did you get a phone in her name?
She gave me the phone in her name, and I asked her the same question. She had asked me...
And you said thank you and took it? Yes or no?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Why did you take a phone in someone else's name? You already had a phone, didn't you?
Yes, and my phone
Okay, well, there's only one reason to have a second phone, and that's because you're up to no good on the second phone, and you don't want your wife to know about it.
Actually, Your Honor, no.
Really? Why couldn't you use your first phone for business?
Because I don't have enough storage space in the network bases that I had on hand.
Let me tell you something. I know why you got that phone. Do you know why she got you that phone? You guys are always like so foolish. You don't know why the woman gets you the phone. She can't reach you on that first phone, can she? You're not answering her
Your
calls
Honor,
on the
Your-
first
Your
phone, are
Honor,
you?
are
Are you
aware-
answering her calls on the first phone?
Yes, on both phones.
Okay, I'm going to read from your answer to the
On
complaint.
both phones. On both phones.
I think the
There
plaintiff got
wasn't-
me a
Hold on,
phone
hold on.
because I wasn't picking up my other one, and she was
Exactly.
getting mad that she couldn't get a hold of me.
Right. And that was after the fact of...
Okay, you know why the woman in her position gets a phone for a man in your position? Because she wants to be able to track you, baby. Was it
hold on one
GPS on the
second.
phone?
Yeah, there's an app that you can download, but it wasn't quite on there.
Did you download the app? Did you?
No.
Track him on that GPS?
No. I
Okay.
did not.
But you did look at the phone calls he was making, right?
Yes, because there's a call log that Verizon sends me
Why were you
each
looking
and
at
every
it?
month.
Did you know he was married?
No, he never told me that he
When
was
did
married.
you find out he was married?
This was probably the end of December or so.
You found out he was married after you got him a phone? Put your hand down.
Yes, after
Really?
once I got him the
Because you
phone,
said in the
he said
beginning. December's the end. It's not the beginning. So when did you
Yes.
really find out he was married?
he never told me that
Did
he
you
was
notice
married.
he was going home to someone else?
He told me that he has a child, and he told me in the beginning that his ex-girlfriend lives in Brooklyn. He said he'd been together with her for 7 years, but they're not together. He never
Okay.
told me that
Did
he
you
was
ever
married.
go out with him?
Yes.
Where would you guys go?
We went to a restaurant, in
you
the
mean
local
just
neighborhood.
once, or you mean repeatedly?
Just once. And one other time, on another occasion, I had bought him food and stuff like that. We were just chilling out, hanging, and we were just
Hanging
doing.
where?
This was actually at his sister's house.
His sister's house. Oh,
Yes.
his wife's going to love hearing that. All right, go ahead.
Yes.
Okay.
So, just in good faith, I got him the phone and stuff like that through the business
No,
investment.
that's not in good faith. That's
Okay.
in complete leave of my senses.
Okay.
Okay. Now, middle of October, you get him the phone. First bill comes in. How much is it? His portion was how much? $92.77.
Yes.
Okay. And so
I have
does he
that
pay-
right here if you
Does
need
he
it.
pay it?
No, he doesn't pay it.
No. Go on. Do you ask him to pay it?
Yes, he said he promised to pay the bill before I got him the phone, the investment, and then
Oh, who knew that he might not do it? And so
And
he
then-
doesn't pay it. And so do you cancel the phone?
no.
Yeah, I know you don't. And then November's bill comes and his portion is $78.14. And do you cancel the phone?
No, he pays the whole entire bill for the month of
His portion for the
For
month
November.
of November and October.
yes,
So if he pays that, why are you suing for October and November?
because he does a reversal amount payment onto
October
the
and
account.
November?
Yes,
So he challenged the charge on his credit card?
yes. There was a credit card here.
Did you put those two payments on your credit card and then
No, I
reverse
did
it?
not, Your Honor. I absolutely do not know what she's talking about.
Do you
I'm
have
not
proof
even,
that he
I'm not
reversed it?
even the
Yes, it's on
authorized.
Show
here.
me
It
the
says
proof
a
that he reversed
reversal.
it.
Yeah, payment reverse.
Okay, so now the November bill comes in the mail. And in the November bill, what do you discover?
The November bill, I discovered that there were 2 iPhone 5s taken out underneath my name without my permission. I confronted him about it. He said that, yes, I took out 2 phone lines underneath your name for my
She's
business
lying.
purposes.
What
That
happened?
doesn't make any sense to me at all. And she's lying.
I have the evidence right here, Your Honor.
Show me the evidence. I know that there's evidence that 2 other lines were taken. Did you have a text from him, an email from him, or anything about this?
No, he never sent me any information about it.
I
He
wasn't
just
even aware
said,
of anything of that at all.
2 phones were taken out under my name, and I've been trying to get the charges off and still am unable to get any response. The person signed my signature. Let me see your signature on the receipt. Is this the purported signature for the 2 new phones?
Yes.
Let me
Now
see.
look at my signature.
Stop talking. Let me see your license, any ID that you have on you has your signature.
okay.
All of that. Let me see your license.
No. Do they have videotape of that also as well?
Excuse me?
Surveillance
of
tape
what?
of signing off or anything like
Yeah, you know
that?
how people are always taking videotape of people
I don't have
signing?
no idea, Your Honor. I don't know what's going on here, so I'm not aware of this.
You will in a second. Have you ever been convicted of a crime?
Yes.
What kind of crimes?
I wouldn't really say that because I am a public figure, Your Honor. I do pro boxing, your ceasefire, and I don't want that to hinder my
Okay.
career.
But when you testify in court, it's a legitimate question for the court to ask you, have you ever been
It
convicted
was a
of
weapons charge.
a weapons charge? Okay. Have you ever been convicted of any crime involving deceitfulness, like theft?
No.
Or fraud?
No.
Or perjury?
No.
You hand that back to him, and you can hand that back to her.
To be honest with you, Your Honor,
Yeah, I virtually insist upon it.
I don't have anything to do with what she's saying at all.
Your Honor, he actually said that he took out 2 phone lines and he said he'll cancel it.
Let me explain something to you. First of all, he's someone else's man. Second of all, I don't know why you'd want him if he's someone else's man and he's fooling around with you. Okay? Third of all, if you have to buy him a phone to keep track of him, he is not for you.
Exactly.
Fourth of all, if you buy him a phone, you might want to have like a little dignity and not let the whole world know how stupid you are, because really this is very deplorable conduct on your part. Your mama cannot be proud watching this. I'm tired of this. Tired of watching this and watching people minimize their personal responsibility in these situations. And so now you find yourself with this enormous bill. And here's a surprise. The guy who you know is dishonest and who's stepping out on his woman and who can't be trusted, you go out and trust him with putting phone bills in your name. So when you find out that there are now 3 lines, do you cancel them right away?
Yes, I cancel them right away.
Okay. What did it cost you to cancel them, sweet cheeks?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So would you ever put a phone in your name that you give to somebody that you like, that you're interested in dating?
No, not really, because I wouldn't know the person enough to risk my credit score and my credit rating.
But you really, really like him.
I still wouldn't do it. Don't trust him.
Really, really like him.
No.
Ryan Gosling.
No.
Wow. Okay. What do you think?
Maybe. Depends on the person.
Well, how are you going to know whether that person's a deadbeat or not?
I don't know. It depends on the situation, too.
Not really, because you don't know if it's a deadbeat. I'm just trying to protect you.
Okay.
You're welcome. Going inside the courtroom.
It said the early termination fee is up to $350.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now you have a counterclaim against her for $2,200. What's that for? Describe for me the emotional and financial stress.
The phone that I did have, I was using it for clientele base. I do, like she said, music production, and I was using that as also to brand myself as a company.
Okay.
Which was called Pito Gator Fitness.
Okay.
So that's what I was using the phone for. As far
I know, but
Facebook.
how does that? Okay, so you were using the phone for that. Go on.
Yeah,
How does she owe you over $2,000 in emotional
I had
stress?
missed out on a numerous amount of clientele.
When what happened?
When she shut the phone off.
Oh, but you didn't pay the bill. You agree that you never paid anything for the bill.
Now, when I was insisting on paying the bill, this is what she did. Just because I wasn't giving her conversation or chill or whatever the case she wanted to do.
Or in the words
spite.
of your answer to the complaint, have sex with her.
Right, exactly. She took it in spite, and I told her.
I'm sorry, did you pay October?
There wasn't nothing that I received. I didn't receive anything.
Did you pay November?
No, there was nothing that I received.
Did you pay December?
No, there was nothing that I received.
Of course, because the bills were going to her house, and then she was shut because we can't have the wife know about it.
She did not contact me. She did not do any of that.
Except for that it shows that someone paid the bill and then reversed the credit card charge, and then wonder of all wonders, the day you cancel the phone is when there is a reversal of the $600 payment.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Check, please. I find in favor of the plaintiff in this case on the plaintiff's claim against the defendant in the full amount of $983.35. On the defendant's counterclaim against her for loss of income and mental stress and harassment that he endured when a phone he wasn't paying for got canceled, I find in favor of the plaintiff as well. That is my judgment.
Thank you.
You know what? Close the door. You look like you should have it more together. There's no reason for this. You seriously need to take a good look at yourself in the mirror and buy yourself some self-respect.
Yes, Your Honor.
$983.35. Verdict for the plaintiff on the defendant's counterclaim 0.
Well, let's see what the defendant has to say after this case. Come on in. And why do you think she would make these stories up and drag you into court and go through the whole process here with you like that?
Absolutely, I have no idea. I'm clueless.
Right.
I'm still asking myself questions.
That's what you've been saying all through the trial.
I wasn't able to talk. I wasn't able to get my evidence looked at.
What do you think when it goes on and your wife sees this case? What do you think she'll say?
She's been around everybody that I can.
All right.
Possibly name that's on this.
Okay, I'll ask her the same thing. All right, so head around the corner and good luck. All right, come on in. And what's your feeling?
I'm feeling okay, actually. I just know that I can't trust anyone. And
is that what you learned?
Yes,
is that the big lesson here?
Yes, that's what I've learned. And I know that I have to be careful, and not, let someone take my kindness for weakness.
Why would he do this to you?
I just felt that he just took my kindness for weakness. And that's basically about it.
You'll never do what again?
I will never actually get a phone for someone and need my name
All
ever
right.
again.
Let's go to Harvey.
Okay, note to self, if you have to start buying stuff for somebody to get them interested in you, it ain't gonna work out. And that will do it for this case. Litigants, for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.